Well, welcome to Mike Travels. I've flown all over Asia over the years, but today is different. This is going to be my first ever flight with China Airlines business class. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be from Adelaide to Tokyo. It's going to be new cabins, new lounges, new hotel, and I'm going to take you inside every moment of it. I'm excited to go to Japan. I've heard about it for so many years, and for so many years I put it on the back burner because 30, 40 years ago it was seen as a very expensive place to go for people from Australia. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm here at Adelaide International Airport just showing you through the business class lounge. And in my flight I've got to go from Adelaide to Melbourne, stop over in Melbourne, then Melbourne to Taipei in Taiwan, a brief stop over there, and then on to Tokyo, Japan. So it'll be 2 business class flights in this whole long procedure that's going to take me to get to Tokyo. And there's going to be a few different lounges like this one and another lounge which I go to in Taipei. So I'm looking forward to that. And when I arrive in Tokyo Airport, or Narita Airport, is about 70 or 80 kilometres outside of Tokyo, so I'll be too tired to move into Tokyo at that time, so I'll be staying in a hotel very close to Tokyo Airport, which I will show you as well. So yeah, very excited. Business class for me is something new, and as you can see, this is beautiful too. Adelaide International Airport's business lounge. I don't think just China Airlines use it. I think they probably just rent it or pay some sort of fee for their customers to come in here. It'll be the first time I fly with China Airlines as well. I have flown China Southern before internationally, but this is different. This is China Airlines to Tokyo and China Eastern Airlines coming back to Australia. So this is the first leg in business class, Melbourne to Taipei and Taiwan. Business class seat there on the window. There's 2 in the middle and another seat on the other side. I stayed on the middle row here in this bunker here. The bed was good, even though it was on an angle. You had to sort of bend your legs. But the food was good and it was comfortable. I did sleep. Here we've arrived in Taipei Airport, Taiwan, in the China Airlines business class lounge. You can have a shower, change of clothes. It's very comfortable. There's food there available, even though it's mainly Chinese food. There's very little Western selection here. But it was comfortable for a couple of hours. So Chinese Airlines in Taipei business class lounge. Arrived here from Melbourne about 5 o'clock in the morning. So everybody's eating, the food's on down there. Nice setup, very good, very impressive. Well, that's a first I've seen here in Taipei in China Airlines business class. It's the warm toilet with all the different gadgets on there for flushing, water shooting in all different directions, heated seat, fantastic. So this is the second leg of the trip from Taipei through to Tokyo here. So it's China Airlines business class. This time I'm seated on the outside near the window. So I've got a view out the window. It's the same airline, different plane, but this just felt more luxurious, this plane in business class. The seat was more comfortable. It was a better material. It still folded out beautifully to a flat bed. There's a slight dog leg in it where you've got to bend your knee a little bit to sleep. I did sleep. I think I got a couple of hours sleep on the plane. The television was firm and fixed, so you didn't have to angle it and slide it out. The table here was definitely bigger. This could hold a lot more food, drink on there, so you didn't have any problems with that. Yeah, it's just an unusual thing. It was a different layout slightly, but it just felt a little bit more upmarket in this business section here in China Airlines. The service, of course, was very good. The Chinese certainly know how to provide service on the planes. The food, the drink, this lady in particular was very, very good. I think in business class, the ladies get, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 customers each that they serve on. And she was exceptionally good. Quite nice. Yeah, look, the last trip from Melbourne to Taiwan, I sat in the middle. So that the format is 1 here, 2 in the middle, and another one on the other side. So it's 1, 2, 1 setup. So it's this feels a bit better, this one, for some reason. I think the table's better. The table's bigger than the last business class section, the last flight. So that's interesting. Traditionally, I've flown economy for many, many years, and it's become very uncomfortable as I've got older. So especially the last flight on a Boeing 777, the leg room was really difficult, and the narrow seat was very difficult as well. So yeah, this is beautiful to fly business class. I know, you know, it's certainly not cheap, but I've just decided to give this a go here with China Airlines and China Eastern Airlines on the way home. And it should be good. So I'm excited about that. It's nice to get your destination and feel, you know, relaxed and a little bit wide awake rather than feeling like you've have to sleep for 36 hours. So I think you get to choose between Chinese or Japanese cuisine.
To unfasten, press or lift the buckle. 飞机起飞即降落时，请竖直椅背，收好桌子及脚踏垫。Please bring the seat back upright. Put your footrest and tray table in.
So of course I'm on my way to Japan, so I selected the Japanese cuisine from the menu. It was either Chinese or Japanese, and I thought, well, I've never been a massive Japanese food eater in Australia, so this was beautiful. This was it. It was a lot of different things on this plate. Don't ask me to describe what it all is. All I can tell you is that I ate it all. There was soup here with prawns, of course the rice, there was meat, there was steak. But it was very, very tasty. It was exceptionally good. There was plenty there. By the time I ate this, it was all over. You know, this was... I kept talking to the waitress or the hostess, and she said, oh, there's more to come. But yeah, it was very, very tasty. So that was my first introduction to Japanese food on the way to Japan, and that was impressive. So if you're flying into Tokyo, you arrive at Narita Airport, and if you're like me and you've travelled 19 or 20 hours, you're stuffed and you want to go straight to a hotel. So the hotel, which was the one that I chose, was the Narita Tobu Hotel Airport. So a short bus trip from Narita Airport gets you into this hotel. Big hotel, a lot of people stay here on their way to around Japan. But this is what you get, this sort of thing. Plenty of storage place there. This one, I don't know why I got 2 single beds, but that's what they gave me. So you get your desk and your television and your air purifier, air conditioning. So it's quite a good room actually. It was pretty well set up with a lot of PowerPoints. There's your Japanese connection. A lot of lighting, and of course the Japanese, the door opens on the outside like that. And the shower. Toilet operates a few different things, which is unusual. So yeah, I think it's about 70 kilometres out of Tokyo here, Narita Airport. So it's, by the time you've travelled for so long and then you arrive at the airport, you're stuffed, and the last thing you want to do is go hunting into the middle of Tokyo trying to find your hotel. So that's why I stayed here like a lot of people. I came here last night and the lineup was about 20 metres long. So that's it, Narita Airport Hotel. So if you're coming to Japan, I strongly suggest you have a look at the Narita Tobu Hotel at the airport. Free shuttle bus from the airport to here, free shuttle bus back from the hotel to the airport the next morning. That's what I'm going to plan on doing here. I'm waiting for the shuttle bus. Last night I had a banquet meal here, 5,000 yen, fantastic banquet, 10% off for clients staying in the hotel. So yeah, all in all, this is a genuine transit airport hotel. A lot of people stay here. I've put the price up on the screen for you. I'm glad I did it rather than go hunting for another hotel and travelling and trying to find trains into downtown Tokyo. I feel much better this morning to make the move and start my journey around Japan. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching and hope to see you on future Japan videos.